Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Z, Mothalovin Z on the cut here. Because today I got just something to talk about. You know, it's about John Cena's heel run. About the John Cena's heel run. So that's I'm here what I'm talking about because I really want to express something out of my chest. How I feel about his heel run. I don't know what happened there. It just cut off. Well, what I'm talking about, what we here is talk about is that John Cena. Oh shit! Hold on, because it took my greens. It took my. There we go. Um, what we here to talk about is that John Cena's heel run was was a failure, massive failure. You know what I mean? Like nobody want to, you know, boo John Cena, like booing John Cena away to his retirement. You know what I mean? Because booing John Cena at the retirement tour is just not right. You know, even though the heel turn was infamous when The Rock, when John Cena hugged Cody Rhodes, it was aftermath of Elimination Chamber, and The Rock wants Cody Rhodes' soul, and and then Cody Rhodes ended up tell The Rock, "Go fuck yourself," and then and then John Cena and Cody brace each other like this right here, and The Rock did, and John Cena looked at him, and then Cena's kicked him in the balls, and they brutally attacked Cody Rhodes. I mean, they could have waited to WrestleMania for it. They could have just waited to WrestleMania to to turn John Cena heel. But at that point, I mean, to be honest, that Elimination Chamber, it was they rushed to it, rushed to the fact that they would have John Cena to turn heel, and yeah, I mean. Let's talk about the time Elimination Chamber real quick. The Elimination Chamber, that time, like, TKO wants The Rock to be there so that way he can sold out the arena, at that time. But they don't need The Rock that time. It would be perfect if it happened at WrestleMania, but instead they don't need The Rock to come out and just be the person to sell out, the arena. But the fact that matter is they want The Rock to be there. That way, that's why the storyline have Cody Rhodes to sell, quote, his soul to The Rock. Um, so that's how it went down. I mean, it's good to have The Rock be at Elimination Chamber, but they kind of rushed it. You know what I mean? They rushed it, If y'all watch the WWE Unreal, like when y'all watch WWE Unreal, that they had The Rock, Triple H, Travis, Bruce, and maybe John Cena, whatever, talk about that they were planning to have Cena to turn heel at Elimination Chamber. I mean, it was good, but all the way to WrestleMania, like people loved John Cena. To be honest with you, people hated John that time, but at the same time they cannot, focus on to have Cena be heel, you know. But this is like at WrestleMania. I mean, Cena did become number 17-time world champion, the WWE champion, with the help of fucking Travis Scott. Even though it sucks that The Rock wasn't there, but Travis Scott just not, just not enough to capitalize with it how it's supposed to plan for Cena's heel, turn. So fast forward to SummerSlam recently. Well, before SummerSlam, like that night before, night 1 or 2, before the SummerSlam weekend, on that SmackDown, when they went to Prudential at Newark, New Jersey, Cody Rhodes stated that he wants the old John Cena back, blah, blah, blah. And then John Cena decided to be like, said that The Rock left him, Travis Scott left him, and he just all alone, just be himself, And John Cena wants to be the original John that everybody looked up to, I mean, and then by that night 2 came around, and John Cena usually come out as a heel, as a black has a black thing, the black Titron with just his name on it. But then the colorful entrance that he normally comes out came back, and he came back as the old John Cena, where he high fives the fans, run down a ring, slide in the ring like he slided down to the base to be safe on baseball. And John became the baby face, did a whole 360, 180, whatever, become a baby face. Even though I'm tired. Can't wait to get home. So even though that John Cena's heel run wasn't exact how it's supposed to go out, it's just, the execution. They supposed to execution. Like The Rock's supposed to be there. Travis, I don't know why he's there. I mean, like the time when The Rock came with the Bloodline, when when The Rock teamed up with his cousin Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins last year. I mean, y'all sure remember last year's WrestleMania where Cody Rhodes finally finished his story, and The Rock was there at the time, and building up the storyline, whatever. That's what should have happened for John Cena. It's supposed to happen at the John Cena's heel run, but they were just absent. Travis was there, but only at WrestleMania, and that was it. And The Rock gave this bullshit excuse in a Pat McAfee show that The Rock doesn't need to be there, and nothing like. Come on, man. You were a part of it in Elimination Chamber. You supposed to be part of it at least like a week. You're the board. Like, come on, man. Like shit. So, be honest, yeah. A lot of people, a lot of fans say John Cena's heel run wasn't all that. Wasn't even wasn't good because like a lot of people they every time you hear this nigga music they cheer for his ass. They cheer for his ass. So his heel run was like a complete waste of time. His heel run was completely a waste of time, waste of everybody's time. Cause like it's just like reminiscing to Stone Cold Steve Austin back in WrestleMania 17. Remember back in WrestleMania 17 where Stone Cold Vince McMahon helped Stone Cold to win the WWE Championship against The Rock, the main event. It was supposed to be Stone Cold's night to be a heel, but every time you hear this nigga music, everybody cheers. It's just like what happened to John Cena. Like everybody wants to boo. Everybody should boo John Cena, but everybody's still cheering on John Cena. And, they don't want to boo him before his retirement, So even though they tried again, the Stone Cold try to, they have Austin to turn heel again, but they still cheer for his ass. His heel run was terrible, But John Cena's heel run was just complete disaster. No presence of The Rock, no presence of Travis Scott. I don't know why he's there. And nobody there to acknowledge John Cena as a heel. So that's all I have to say about this. I mean, John Cena's heel run wasn't that great at all. His title run was alright, was decent, but it would be perfect that if Cody Rhodes become a heel, have Cody Rhodes be a heel and John Cena be the face or whatever, but I don't know. But the match at SummerSlam was epic. Way better at WrestleMania. Because at WrestleMania, the main event that night 2 was this complete disaster. Travis Scott came out and just fuck up everything, Even though he got the receipt from Cody Rhodes. But still, they should have fucking, have Cena turn heel and just, do all that shit. So this heel turn was a complete failure. And hopefully, we don't have to see this again, but it would be perfect for Cody Rhodes to turn heel, but I mean, I'd rather just keep John Cena heel, face all the time. But then, Brock came back, and everybody had backlash about it. That Brock Lesnar came back, and Paul Heyman did an interview that, that Brock Lesnar, Came back to the company. He mostly defended Brock for returning to WWE at SummerSlam. Because everybody, once you hear that Brock Lesnar music, you know, everybody went bananas, went crazy. So, I don't, I don't know. So, what y'all think about John Cena's heel run? Was it good? Was it bad? To be honest, it was not that good. So, I would say, I mean, it's just like Stone Cold Steve Austin's vibe. So, once again, back in '01. So, 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 what y'all think about John Cena heel run? I wonder what y'all gonna say next. So, leave the comments down below, and I'll see you next vid. Peace.